Good morning. I'm Jasmine Anderson. The family of a Lynbrook man is suing Nassau County, saying their loved one died of a drug overdose while behind bars. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday. Ray Dijon-Como was found unresponsive in a county jail cell a year ago. The wrongful death lawsuit claims the county, sheriff's office, jail, and a corrections officer were negligent for allowing drugs into the jail. The suit also says jail officials failed to administer the overdose reversing drug naloxone. A West Hampstead man is facing hate crime charges, accused of threatening to kill a Florida lawmaker. Restaurant owner Jacob Burbar was arraigned yesterday. Prosecutors say he made 5 threatening calls to Florida State House member Michelle Salzman last November. Burbar allegedly used anti-Semitic language and threatened to kill her and her children. Prosecutors say the calls came after Salzman made controversial comments about Palestinians that went viral. Long Islanders are feeling the squeeze thanks to inflation. A new Siena poll found nearly 80% of people said inflation is undermining their financial position. 51% said rising cost had a negative impact on their finances. The top areas where Islanders are feeling the pinch: groceries, transportation, and housing. Long Island's population is declining. Nassau lost 1% of its population since the 2020 census, largely due to residents moving off the island. Suffolk's population dipped, but less than 1%, according to new federal data released yesterday. People in Patchogue will soon be seeing red in the river and bay. State and federal scientists will be using special red dye in Patchogue's wastewater. Scientists said they'll track the path of the harmless dye to study how treated human waste is dispersed into the bay and where it's safe to harvest shellfish. The dye will be added at the end of the month. The switch has been flipped. The South Fork Wind Farm is now powering homes. Governor Kathy Hochul helped celebrate the completion of the nation's first commercial-scale offshore wind farm yesterday. The over $2 billion 12-turbine farm is located off Montauk Point.
And this will serve as a beacon for the rest of the nation, a statement to everyone of what is possible. And this will be emulated time and time again. It's never been more important for us as New Yorkers to lead as we build a greener tomorrow for our children.
Officials say South Fork Wind will power 70,000 homes. Ready to dance? St. John's and Long Island Rays coach Rick Pitino has likely punched their way to March Madness.
It was a must-win situation for St. John's, and it prevailed over Seton Hall in the Big East quarterfinals on Thursday with one of its best performances of the season. And now the Red Storm appears headed for the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2019. 6 players scored in double figures, led by R.J. Lewis Jr.'s 18 points. The Red Storm next is playing in a semifinal of the conference tournament for the first time since 2000. They will face number 2 ranked and top-seeded UConn, a team that has beaten them twice in the semifinals, on Friday at 5:30 p.m. here at the Garden. I'm Roger Rubin for Newsday TV.
Thank you. For more on St. John's, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
Empanadas with a purpose. Virginia Huey has today's Feed Me TV.
At Nellie's Empanadas in West Babylon,
our empanadas are really, really good.
Every order of gourmet pastries is made in a place of hope and opportunity.
We make empanadas with a purpose. My business is all about helping adults with autism and students with disabilities.
Throughout the week, students from the Winter Center for Autism and local high schools work alongside Chef Nellie Mareye in her restaurant.
Good job, Jessie.
She teaches them how to make empanadas, serve customers, restock supplies, and clean the kitchen.
It's amazing to see it. once they learn, they do better than anyone.
Nationally, the unemployment rate among people with a disability is nearly 80%.
Amazing.
Chef Nellie aims to stamp out that staggering statistic by giving those on the spectrum the job training to succeed.
I do it because it fills my soul and I'm changing lives. And that's what it's all about for me. I am giving back a little bit of what this country has given me.
Born in the Dominican Republic, Chef Nellie worked as a guidance counselor with special needs children for many years before switching careers.
Ready, you see?
In the kitchen, Chef Nellie blends patience and encouragement to bring out the best in her students, including 19-year-old Jessie Catapano.
It makes me feel very accomplished about learning all these skills, about all these cooking skills, and learning how to make the food and how to read all the recipes.
Since the program began 2 years ago, 40 trainees have landed jobs at businesses across the island. They're earning paychecks and changing public perceptions about people with autism.
We are helping certainly businesses and I think just the community at large to see that these are young men and women that are talented, they're funny, they're hardworking, and they're loyal employees.
You did it, dude!
And they're a reminder that sometimes all it takes to uplift a life is a helping hand and a delicious empanadas served with a side of compassion.
Perfect, thank you.
For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
Great story. Thank you, Virginia. For more Feed Me TV, just go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyperlocal Friday forecast. We made it, everybody. Congratulations. Clouds and rain later today, highs around 60 degrees. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, highs in the mid-50s. And here's a look at your futurecast. Early morning spotty showers, but nothing to ruin your weekend. Speaking of the weekend, let's talk about it. Looking at your 7-day forecast, again, you can see some rain today. Saturday and Sunday looks amazing, though, for St. Patty's Day weekend. Who's ready for spring? Well, Tuesday is your lucky day. Not the warmest way to start the season, but we warm up slightly as the week continues. That's your forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for watching.